are in jail now, but we got to so what are we talking about? To decide on what to do, whether we should be part of this shenanigans or not. Let us do that on the bad aspect of the election, that is missing election.
The network is not quite cooperating this morning. Let me okay, let me see what I can do. Let me disconnect.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Still trends in the papers on Mela 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos, and we are perusing the pages of the Guardian newspaper this morning. We've talked about being back, CSOs, political analysts, experts still coming out to say, well, I think it's just like going back to square one, according to some school of thought. And also, we've talked about the FCT local government election happening tomorrow. Hello, Matthew.
Yes, I can hear you.
On Tinubu's executive order saying that the federal government, the state, local government, additional revenue allocations of about 14.0 profit oil and profit gas and other revenues federation accounts. So earlier this week, we had a report that the president had, amended the PIA, right, and directed direct transfer, of revenue from the oil sector into the federation account. And so this is translating to more payments to federal government, allocation to federal government, state and local government, right? And so this is based on the analysis of the revenue inflows in 2025, drawing monthly earnings submitted to the federation account allocation currencies to the FAAC. The Nigerian National, that's the NPC, is projected remit about 906.91 billion naira of 611.42 billion naira collected by the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission will now be remitted directly to the federation accounts, which means that's the summary of the reports we're getting, of course, with the already cry or outcry we're having about development, the significant developments, even from the revenues that are being given to the states and the subnationals. But what's your reaction to this?
You see that the Nigerians, we are not interested in figures. They are interested in seeing government on ground. Who goes figures? What is going on ground now? You don't have no value at the identity of that this money that have been given out is extra money to government, extra money to local government, extra money to do for that. They are all giving us not much. We don't have benefits from them. What they have nothing. Our rates are too bad. Everything is not working. So these are figures on both acts. Giving us a democracy what to see. How many airlines are good? How many companies that are down as we feel like these are the things. So what is this for people for 22 years? This figure in our ears. We want something from ground to see that because of this new revenue level, it's figure to me. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know for us. But now it's not for us.
Can we then continue like this, Matthew?
Well, that is why we are very particular about the next elections now. Because we want to maintain this democracy. People should vote that their government. So we vote, our vote out, our vote. Because we are rejecting. If we continue like this, so how do we change it? If we still have the same people coming on board, it will remain like this. That is it. Instead of the people continue. But even the same people that will be there, the same thing. And the same people want themselves to be there now.
Trend to the papers on Mela 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Yes, you can join us live on Facebook and YouTube at Mela 98.3 Facebook and YouTube, whichever is more convenient for you. You can definitely enjoy an audiovisual experience. Right, but back to our dailies, right, our newspapers. We had a report of, though it was ambushed, pardon me to use the word, invited him. He went to meet with the EFCC, and after the Punch newspaper is also capturing this morning about his lawyers, protesting the ICPC's raid in his Abuja home.
to be sure that at the end of the day, we have something to nail El-Rufai on. If not, all the assumptions that they are, I mean, why only one person from EFCC to DSS, right? What are people that one agency cannot handle? You are still appointing. So why is it that even if we could, those who can't cook are probably community members? So how bad is all of that? So someone the one particular it's only El-Rufai or El-Rufai is one of people that cannot make it. You say things why let's work to connect, but at the point 400 billion naira whatever.
Yeah, misappropriation fund.
ICPC is doing it. This is doing that for only for what if you have said something wrong, straight away start to call this month has arrived. It could be the big thing on the document. If at the end of the day, nothing concrete was killed on it, you know, just be another utility. The court already know I'm going to do that. You know, so anybody who can raise against the plan of APC be hunted, which is not to the law. And the problem.
Well, because even the lawyer is saying that he's okay. Let me try to read what the lawyer's take on this. That even him, he said, okay. Want to ignite, but similarly refused to state the offense under investigation. There have been unverified claims also that a probe is linked to the failed 11.1 billion naira joint venture Kaduna Light Rail project, but efforts to independently confirm this were. And so meanwhile, his media aide, that's Muyiwa Adekeye, said on X that operatives of the ICP law for an evaluation of this very report we getting from the Vanguard newspaper. You know, a very sad one. Terrorist killing 34 villages in raids in Kebbi State. That's the police giving the revelation. The members on Wednesday said the jihadists had killed more than 30 villagers. Gara, Kanzo, Goro, Nada, among others, mobilized to their homes, and they heard gunshots. You know, people outside began to run into their shelters. Gunshots, you know, hit some people. The police spokesman, Usman, said that the attackers had also made off with cattle in the raids. Police, soldiers, and local militia were immediately sent to the area.
It's looking like you are to a point of investigation. Now, this is Lakura that has coming fundamental was solution again. Or maybe they say this one. There is this attitude. The people who can feel of them, they are simply fine. They are simply insurgents. They are, you know, I can't understand why the Lakura group that is an Islamic thing, the Sunni people who are acting as people, what is like ground for people? Nobody will know. Is it because they see the people, they say because they see the people, or you know, that all that is left, let us not follow them again on religious one, because they don't have religious warnings in them. So let government go after people as common criminals, as bandits, as like this.
In Kwara and Savannah Shield begins, you know, in Kwara and Niger states with the formal launch of operations, you know, following the deadly terrorist attack in Kaihama and parts of neighboring Niger state. So they are launching the Shield military troops. Operation Savannah Shield had begun in this.
The epicenter of insurgency in Nigeria. Before they were not. I know that along the road, don't come the central piece of insurgency in Nigeria. I mean, recently, they were in Kebbi, they were in Kwara. Really, look at it's like I met Kwara to become quality. So, you know, they're very proactive. Don't lie to your people. One of the people were taking the first now the record came out. So, what I'm going to do? Not exactly. That's our point. Look like this. Let me get it ready. now we are saying that nobody is correct, you know, so that they can protect them, but they are not doing so.
On the last note, very sad one about a report here saying that a pregnant woman, Zainab Bakari, is now at the motorcycle which was conveying her during a raid on Tuesday, that's February 18, earlier this week. According to residents, they said during the operation, a motorcycle carrying both the rider and the passenger to fall. I mean, the process of, I don't know. Anyways, the woman now, the pregnant woman, is receiving medical treatment after medical treatment. This of how officers handle things, especially those that are on the
they asked when she grows up, what she would want to do. That is the impression the youngest group of Nigerians. I would believe that at least we have one that will give us some money today. That's why we saw a passenger on top of Okada and they use this one to push them down, because if they don't push it down, the Okada will exist.
At the expense of the safety of the rider and even the passenger.
Woman, let us know that they may know that she's pregnant, but then because this person has not been classified as an offender, because from the report, that place is not affected by the motorcycle whatever law of Lagos State. So what was it for? To keep raising that, all in an attempt to collect money from them. That is why, you know, to fight as an offender. And the person down. That is a very wrong way of doing things.
Analysis, Matthew. We'll come back for Mail and Focus.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. The sound of Lagos.
The Global Cluster ti ṣàfihàn ètò agbára ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀nà ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ìyẹn digital literacy.
It's time for bonuses and wins. Download the OneXpert app from Google Play or the App Store and start winning today. At the heart of the game, OneXpert, bet responsibly.
Arrived. In today's economy,